Hi, I'm Josh Ozerski, the editor of Feedbag, and I'm here at the French Culinary Institute. We're having the Level 6 finals.
The process that we're going to go through this evening is they have chosen out of a hat 2 different dishes, either an appetizer and a meat or a fish and a pastry.
Right.
And they've gone into the kitchens to prepare these dishes.
And they didn't invent them. Somebody like you told them what to make and they have to execute it.
Yes. The first course tonight is a consommé with a handmade tortellini. And they have to make their own pasta dough as well as everything for the consommé. And consommé seems easy in the dish, but it's extremely complicated in execution.
A consummate test, as it were.
That is the only way to taste things. Right. They're like super nervous, so that has a lot. I mean, you know, cooking is at its best when you're calm and really feeling good. And I think right now, I think the whole practical exam is kind of like, you know, crazy because the kids are so nervous. But you're looking for sort of technique, I guess, and you're looking for them to season things correctly, making sure that they're actually tasting food.
I really like this dish. Seasoning-wise, it's perfect. I actually think the fish would be a little colder for a tartare. It's a little on the warm side.
This is so different. This was the first time. This one is just perfect. You can even see how nice and juicy this is, maybe how moist this is. Crispy, but it's not too crispy. This one is just kind of overcooked, dried out. You know what I mean? This guy really hit it. Sunchokes and English cheddar with Brussels sprouts. Granny Smith apples and Calvados. Jesus Christ.
The lamb looks cooked perfect, and trust me, I know lamb because I am New York's #1 meat man. In more than one way.
The first thing.
What's going to happen from here, I don't know once we hit a fork and a knife to it.
This one is much better. The seasoning is better too. It's seasoned right. But he needs good. I'm giving him a 4 or 5 for seasoning.
Good job, guys.
The final exam it's kind of amazing because it really gives you an idea of how far you've come since when you started. They tell you how you did, and like if your fish is overcooked, your fish is overcooked, and if your sauce is the best sauce that they've had in a really long time, like, they'll let you know, and it's a really good learning experience.
The consommé was well prepared. I thought it needed to be seasoned to them. But I thought the tortellini garnish was great.
The ice cream was amazing, and the tart was great. That was my favorite thing I ate.
The chop like that, it was cooked great, it was warm, perfect all the way through the bone.
I went down to the wire on both plates. My time management, all the things that they've drilled into our head, I think actually just came through an instinct, as it should have. You know, with 2 minutes left, I was getting ready, saucing and out the door, and I didn't feel that pressure, but there was...
It was like you knew it was going to get done, but just every single thing was down to the minute.
The only bad critique I got was the stems on my watercress were just a little too thick.
Anyone who walks out of that room and thinks they did everything perfectly is probably kidding themselves, because there's always room to improve, and that's something that's definitely been drilled in our heads here as we've been going through this.
Looks like a lot of the cooks that passed, they learned how the dishes came out. All in all, it's pretty cool. I'm Josh Ozerski, and this is the Feedbag.